Okay, another one of those kills, but... Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, right. I forgot I have a Lumberry. Welcome back to Extra Holiday Games. I'm Extra Holiday, and we're continuing on. I need to heal a little bit. We did take some damage from Kruger there. So hopefully I can get a little bit of healing. Like that. You know, like all the healing. I think that also gives Cash back his berry. I'll have to check. It's kind of important. And Cash isn't the only one with a berry on this team. Steelman also has a citrus berry. Ooh, Jumpluff is fast. I think Jumpluff is actually faster than Persian under most circumstances. What? My IVs could be better. Who knows? We'll give a fake out first, just to see what happens. Nice. And honestly, even if we're not faster, there's probably nothing this Jumpluff can do to kill us here. Nope, we are faster. Cool. I think Persian was like base 105 speed. I was thinking Jumpluff was like 110, 120, somewhere around there. But again, IVs could have made the difference there. Because Cash has some pretty good IVs. Okay, so the Swalot. What did the last Swalot do? Gunk Shot, right? Gunk Shot's a special move. But Steelman is immune. Yeah. I don't think I want Starfire to take a Gunk Shot. Also, let me double check. Yeah, Lumberry is back. Good. Yeah, alright. Let's show off Steelman then. The hard part about using physical and special walls in a game like this, especially ones that are so distinctly imbalanced between their physical and special defenses, like Skarmory and Blissey are, is that you'd never really know. You never really know whether the opponent's going to use a physical or a special move. With actual people, it's pretty obvious based on what Pokemon they're using, because they'll pretty see like Water Pulse. Like, I guess maybe you might put Water Pulse on a Swalot if you were using it competitively, but like, it's a little strange. Oh god, I have a... Okay, alright. I have a story of when it comes to Steelman. When I was breeding Skarmory, right? Skarmory was the hardest to breed. And you might think that's strange. Because like, what's so hard about breeding this particular Pokemon? First of all, when you have two different abilities that are available, there's no way to control which ability. At least I don't believe in the 4th gen there is. There's no real way to control which ability you get on a Pokemon when you're breeding it. So basically half the Skarmories that I was breeding that I was never going to use because they were sturdy instead of Kenai. And then, of course, there's also, you know, having the right nature and stuff. I think specifically I went with it. Defense up, special attack down for Steelman. I don't remember exactly which one that is, but the part that was tough was specifically the move that I'm using here, Drill Peck. Because Drill Peck is not a move that Skarmory learns naturally in 4th gen. It is pretty much the best flying move that Skarmory has access to, but it doesn't learn it naturally. It's an egg move, which means that I had to breed the move into it. And then what I did with all the Pokemon was after I bred a decent amount of them, I think I did 10 usually. Yeah, 10 for most of them. When I bred 10 of them, I would take them to the IV checker in the battle tower, and I'd check, like, okay, what are I try to get a sense for what the IVs are, because you can't really get exact IVs per se unless you level them up quite a bit. And the higher level, basically the higher level your Pokemon is, the easier it is to tell what exact IVs they have. So, after breeding a decent number of Skarmories or Meowths or what have you, I would level them up in the daycare, because I didn't want them to get EVs. So I didn't level them up by battling them. I have no idea what this guy's going to use, so I'm just going to go for a return. I didn't level them up by battling them because I didn't want to give EVs, because then I'd have to account for the EVs when doing the IV calculations, and that would have been annoying. I didn't want to have to do that. And also, I'd have to make sure that they're getting specifically the correct EVs that I wanted them to get, which I had to do anyway for the final version, but I didn't want to have to do that for 10 times the amount of Pokemon that I would normally have to do it for. So yeah, it would have been a pain. So I leveled them up in the daycare. But drawback to leveling them up in the daycare is that you only kind of have control over what move. You only kind of sort of have control over what moves the Pokemon learns while it's leveling up in the daycare. So it's very easy to just forget moves that you don't mean to forget. And I had an entire batch of like 6 or 7 Skarmory, because I didn't think about it beforehand. The idea that you could forget a move that you might actually need. I had a whole batch of 6 or 7 Skarmory that I just kind of had to set aside because they accidentally made them forget Drill Peck when I was training them or leveling them up in the daycare. Because what you have to do when you are in that situation is you have to put the move you want them to remember in a specific position. I think it's the bottom position in the last slot. It's either the first slot or the last slot. Well, I think it's the last slot. You have to put it in a specific position because the way they learn moves, they start with, one spot and then the next and then the next and then the next. In the actual summary, they're listed in a certain order and it goes in that order, I believe. So yeah, that's what I ended up doing afterward. But the first time I went to level up these Skarmory, I forgot to do that. So I had to breed more Skarmory. And it sucked. It sucked. I was a little upset about it. It's fine now. We have Steelvin. I'm not even going to worry about what the IVs on those other Skarmory would have been, because if there was one in there that had perfect IVs, it's fine. It's fine. We're not going to worry about it. We're not going to worry about it. Yeah, I don't think Cash one-shots here. But if we go into Steelvin, we can avoid any sort of stab move this guy might use. So, we'll go to Steelvin. Skarmory is a pretty good counter to Nidoking, isn't it? Oh! Well, yeah, I don't want to deal with that. Never mind. Guess I should have expected the fighting move. I wasn't expecting a special fighting move, but... yeah, Starfire. Starfire can take the Focus Blast, I think. There's a chance that Roseblood could as well. But, Fire Blast. Ooh. Okay, what kind of moveset do you have here, friend? Ow. Okay, well, it's a good thing we're not a physical attacker. Also, lucky burn on a lucky Fire Blast. Alright, remind me. I think it's Surf, right? That has higher power. Yeah, 95. Compared to Psychic's 90. Yep, okay. So between the stab moves, I want to use Surf here. Unless I'm really concerned about lowering its special defense. Surf. Nice, okay. Good, 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 good. Took a little bit of damage, took a bit of a burn, but that's fine. We'll heal it up. Not a huge deal. Also, the way her name was spelled definitely looks like Gabriel and not Gabrielle, which I think it's supposed to be. You know, Gabrielle's typically the feminine form, but whatever. It's fine. Either is fine, truly. Okay, that works. Not exactly what I was going for, but I'll take it. We're still a little burned, but again, it doesn't matter too much on a special attacker. Let's see. Also, apologies if I sound a little stuffy. I was a bit sick yesterday, so I should have recorded when I last had the chance, because then I wouldn't, like, time was tight, like it is now, but it wasn't. I wasn't feeling quite as sticky, so. Oh, it's got inner focus. That's unfortunate. And now it's maybe faster than me? Probably faster than me. I'm gonna guess Seraphic has more than 50 base speed. However, we have Bite, which is going to be super effective. Send Headbutt. That's gonna hurt a little bit. Ow! More than a little bit. Stupid crit. I'm glad he didn't get the flinch though. Okay, well, crit for crit, I guess. Not that that crit mattered, but her crit might have. Solrock. We can bite this too. Problem is, I don't think it's gonna one-shot, and if it doesn't one-shot, then but it's probably gonna use a special move, so I don't really want to go to Steel then. Roseblood could probably take it, but it might use a physical move. It's hard to tell. Starfire could probably take it out in one, maybe. I don't know. I think the best move, I think we need a clean switch, so I'm just going to go for a bite here. Oh. Yeah. Hope for a flinch, but probably not get it. No. Okay. Sandstorm. Okay. That might actually kill us still, but it's still not bad. Ooh, close. If you had used any attacking move, you actually would have taken out Cash, but we're fine. Also, you'll notice, I was talking earlier about how Technicians boost slow power moves and how Payday was super useful in the post-game of Soul Silver when I was grinding. I decided not to put Payday on Cash. Firstly, because he was already going to have 2 normal moves. I wanted a little more coverage, and the only reason I would be putting Payday is just to pay homage to his mother. But we'll just talk about her instead. All right. Yep. Frick. Well, Starfire got healed from the burn. That's something. Cash probably dies here though. gonna say, Cash probably does not make it through this battle. Yeah, the neat thing about Cash is Cash doesn't really have anything that'll super stop him. Like, steel types are the worst thing for Cash, and that's not that bad. Because we have, well, I guess steel does resist dark in this generation, so bite and aerial ace and all of Cash's moves are resisted by steel. However, the scariest steel type in my mind is Metagross, and Metagross is psychic type, so you know, neutral damage with bite. Not that Metagross probably still wouldn't win that fight, but oh yeah, that's the other thing I can talk about. You might think my choice is a little strange if my objective is just to win the game. My choices in Pokemon, and you're right, especially Cash, because Cash is a little unconventional, I realize. Speaking of steel types, let's go to Dugra. Yeah, I didn't really, I felt like it'd be cheap if I just built a team of Ubers, you know? I'll reflect. I don't think that's actually going to save you, but solid move. Yeah, I didn't want to just build a team of Ubers because I thought that would be boring, you know? I thought it'd be a little cheap. So I was like, I'm going to use Pokemon that maybe don't get used as often. Focus Sash, okay? Screech. Should have just attacked if you could. I mean, maybe you only have electric moves to attack with, but yeah, you would have been better off. Also, I'm super used to fighting the Elite Four where they'll heal their Pokemon when their Pokemon are low. But that doesn't happen here, because you can't use items. Okie doke. That is another battle down. Very good, very good. And it will probably continue to be good next time. But as for this episode, that's a wrap. Mind the noise.